Yeah. We on? Okay, excellent. So people I know were like, "Why did Revolver pick Tom Brady to win final round?" It's because I'm counterpicking everybody, every match. Very few people out there even have matchups that cover someone who knows how to counterpick properly. Most people's alternate character also loses to the counterpick of their main because a lot of people that play characters, multiple characters, play similar characters that also have the same weakness. Kung Lao and Raiden both lose to similar characters. So that's why I can't just use Kung Lao and Raiden because they both lose to similar characters. You got to have like a Sub-Zero to cover some matches, a Johnny Cage to cover some matches.
Okay. All right, so now, again, I have to ask everybody because they didn't hear me say this because we went down. It's up on screen. Did anyone in the chat figure out why this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Breast Edition? Anybody? Okay, I'm gonna. This is gonna be a little bit of a tiny little contest here. If anyone figures out, cricket chirps. Yeah, you're right. Nobody has figured out why it's Breast Edition. Wow. If you guys figure out why it's called Breast Edition, I have here at my apartment, Jade is here, live and in person. Jade is here. Brady not knowing why. Some of the players know. But Jade is here. She is here.
The hell are you talking about, Phil?
You'll see. You'll see.
Jade is here.
Jade is here. If somebody figures out why it's called Breast Edition, why it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Breast Edition, I will bring Jade on screen. She will come into the man cave, live and in person.
Apparently so.
People think I've gone nuts. Has anyone figured it out?
I think you might be a little off the rocker here, Phil.
No, I'm not. May not be what people expect, but Jade is here.
All right.
Okay, I'll up the ante. I'll up the ante. It's right in front of you. Why is it Breast Edition? It's right in front of you, guys. It's in front of you. Wow, it's got to be way too early in the morning for most people. It has to be. You got it immediately.
I mean, it's
right in front of you.
It could be.
It is as plain as it's right there.
But it's so,
right there as if there were a pair of naked boobies in front of you.
But it's so plain that you can't really tell. Maybe I don't.
Oh boy. Well, 16-bit knows who Jade is. 16-bit knows who Jade is.
I don't.
He just gave it away.
Who's Jade?
Jade is one of my Italian greyhounds.
Oh, well, 16-bit, you're too smart.
Jade is here. She's sleeping in bed with my wife right now.
I gotcha.
But she is here. She is live and in person. Okay, fine. You guys all suck. You guys all suck.
Just go ahead and give it
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time. Bill, can you please give them the abbreviation for Turtles in Time?
T-I-T.
Holy cow. Thank you, Simples. You got it. Oh, my God. It was right there in front of you.
Turtles in Time, tit, or Breast Edition. So when you said Breast Edition, I was like, are you serious, man? I knew exactly what he meant.
And I know. You know, actually, I have 3 copies of this game.
Do you?
4, actually.
It's a great game.
You know, well, kind of 4. I have Turtles in Time for, obviously, reshelled on 360. And I have it on PS3, by the way. I have it on both systems. So I actually have it 5 times, kind of. I have it on Super Nintendo. I have it on. I own. That's my bird. I own a Japanese Super Famicom, and I have it for that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist on Genesis, which is kind of like a remake of Turtles in Time.
Sounds that's pretty good.
So, all right, back to Mortal Kombat talk.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you gotta use several. I don't, very few people. That's why I want to make sure I have a good, well-rounded base of characters. And I think with these 4, I basically cover all. By the way, 16-bit. I was talking to Truth, who said you gave us some advice in the Katana matchup with Sub-Zero. We have not played since Devastation. You're totally wrong on Katana versus Sub-Zero matchup. She beats him, no doubt. That you are correct on. But what he has to do to fight her, you're 100% wrong on. 100% wrong. I mean, I have a whole list of ways to fight Katana. Like, we had that conversation on the phone, and I have a whole list of ways to fight her that nobody talks about, that I have mentioned previously. And it's very effective against her. But even with that, as effective it is against Katana, it still requires the Katana player to make a critical error for me to win that fight at the highest level. So it's at this point, even with the stuff I have against her now, or I even hate the word tech now, but even with the quote-unquote tech that I have against Katana now, at the highest level, if you played it out, if both players played perfectly, it'd still be a 6.5, 3.5 Katana advantage. I mean, it's just her advantage, no matter how you play it. 2-1 pressure is a joke. It doesn't fucking work. It's a parlor trick. It's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. All it is.
So is Mirrors a new Mortal Kombat character to go along with Smoke?
Mirrors, smoke and mirrors. Right? That'd be nice. Nice smoke and mirrors.
So guys, I want to remind you again. This is a memorial fundraiser stream. So as you see on the screen in front of you, we have the links. They are up in front of you for the National MS Society, American Diabetes Association, and the American Cancer Society. Please make sure you get on there and donate whatever you can. $1 is fine, 50 cents is fine. I really don't care what it is. Just keep the donations coming. They go directly, 100% of the proceeds go directly to the organization that you donate to. Nothing of it is going to come to me. None of it.
Not one dime. 100% of everything goes to these organizations. So, how many people we got on the stream there, Phil?
Right now it's at 36. It's holding steady at a little over 30. We got actually it's 42, 38 hike.
Yeah, I mean, 16-bit. Actually, when I discussed with 16-bit, I think there was a time when I started going over a lot of my strategies 16-bit. But he's correct. I mean, because like he said, okay, I don't even know if he remembers the strategies that I went over. Even if whether he does or doesn't remember, when I had the discussion with him, his whole thing is, okay, yeah, I guess that could work against Katana, but I mean, she does this, she gets in this position in the match easier than he does, which he's 100% correct. 100% correct. I mean, the advantage does belong to her. I mean, it's, it is the way it is, I mean, like I said, it's her advantage. And while there are things I do I have so many setups to punish the ass better than any Sub-Zero player will ever punish the ass. I mean, if she asses the way I play Sub-Zero, if she asses on Wake Up, she's dead. But it's an option. The Katana player doesn't have to do. She's in a better position the entire match, more so than he is. And he requires a bigger life lead than she does to put it away. Like, even if he gets a slight life lead, he still can't coast. Because a lot of Katana stuff, even when she does get in...
she can be so aggressive.
Well, the thing is, he can kind of keep her out, but sometimes, inevitably, at some point, he may have to use the clone, and that's when the air fan could blow him up. But when she gets in, a lot of her stuff recovers at 0. She has 6-frame down 1. Sub-Zero really can't poke out of certain things either. She can still cross over him, stuff like that. So, I mean, either way, Katana has the advantage in a lot of situations. But if Sub-Zero gets a big life lead, then it's a problem. Like, if Sub-Zero gets a 50% life lead, he can take an air fan, he can take a couple of pokes and get away. He can take an air-to-air punch, because the scaling on air-to-air punch is not, so bad. In the old version where Sub-Zero could close on Katana fast.
Which, by the way, we have here.
In vanilla, we do have vanilla.
We have vanilla Mortal Kombat 9, and I think when Dark Rob gets here, I think you guys have agreed to play a sub mirror.
Yeah.
In vanilla MK9.
And also, when he does make a read on Katana, he's going to get 50 to 60 to 65% damage. So if he technically were to hit Katana once with one reset on the corner...
This is all post-patch, right?
Yeah, this is all version 1.04. If he'd hit her once, he's going to get that 50 to 60% life lead, based on if the life bars are even at that time period. And if Katana only has half a life bar and no breaker, she's done if he hits her once.
16-bit says he agrees, by the way.
Yeah, but now, Katana has a huge margin of error. I mean... Even if I freeze her, even the Katana player knows, even if I freeze her out of the air with an EX freeze.
Tom, let me interrupt you for 1 second.
Yeah.
One of the stream monsters, Super Christian, he's asking, what is Tom talking about? What is a reset? But I think the reset in name, the reset in name in terms of MK9 is not really a reset
I should say guaranteed reset. There are resets.
Yeah, well, no. It's actually, in Mortal Kombat, it's actually a damage counter reset. Where
there are two forms of resets.
Right. There's a situation reset where the character
has the full charge back 2 stuff. That is a situational reset, which gives you
no, not situational. I mean situation reset. Whereas in terms of, like, say, Street Fighter, Makoto in the corner, she can reset a character in the air and put them back into a vulnerable falling state from a recoverable state. That is a standard reset, as the majority of the fighting game community knows it. In Mortal Kombat,
MK has 3 kinds of resets. They have the Cyrex or old Sub-Zero guaranteed damage reset.
Right, that's a damage counter, damage counter and damage scaling
and
reset.
And combo counter reset, yeah.
Right, that's what I mean, it's a combo counter.
But it's guaranteed.
Right, it's a combo counter reset, and it's a guarantee.
Then we have a reset like Sub-Zero's full charge back 2
right, which is situational.
Or like Cyrex when he can splat you and put a bomb down kind of a situation, where you do have options, but you're forced to guess right in the situation. By doing nothing, you will be reset.
Right, that's a reset.
You have to make a decision.
That is a situational combo counter reset.
And the next situation in MK is when, like, a Cabal will forward for you and bring you back down to the ground.
Right, that resets the situation, and that puts you in a position where you can now force the opponent to make decisions.
So MK has 3 kind of resets right now. But when Sub-Zero had that reset on... Oh, not even that. Even in the early... Do you have vanilla? Can you hook vanilla up right now? Can you hook vanilla on him?
No, actually, I can, but I have to go through a couple of leaps and bounds to do it.
Okay,
I can do it in a little bit. In a little bit, I definitely will.
Do you have the demo on here?
Yeah, I do have the demo on here.
Sub-Zero might do the same damage in the demo. I don't even know.
Can you play it on stick?
Yeah, hook my pal. I can. I don't like the MK button format. I use the 6 button.
Before we do that, just in honor of what's up on screen right now, just quickly in honor of what's up on screen right now.
I love this game. By the way, I will beat Super Shredder without getting hit once.
Nice.
This game, I think, when you're really good at, will cost the arcade a lot of money, because you can go through this whole game without continuing on.
Yeah, no. I love
because
this
it gives
game.
you options, grappling options. It gives you high-level options.
Who did you use?
In this game?
I used Raphael.
I used to use Leonardo a lot.
Well, Leo and Donatello are
Leo and Donatello, yeah, of course.
Because they have such reach.
And the dash was good, because the dash, you can dash and hit them, and then, use the grab where you swing them back and forth.
Right.
Will take out all your enemies.
Everybody around you.
You can actually beat both Shredders without getting hit once.
You know that in the Super Nintendo version actually has command options to do either the throw towards the screen or the multi-slam. But in the arcade, the command didn't exist.
No.
It was I don't think it was random. It was just
Super Nintendo version. good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Okay.
They did make it harder though than the arcade though. So. Okay, let's go ahead and hook this here pad up. Where's this? Oh, here we go.
I love that song.
Yeah, I do like it. That was a great game, by the way. 16-bit. I hope you're polishing up on your Turtles the arcade game because Slips wants to see.
You just take out the arcade stick. Leave in the one on the right, because the one on the right is actually a keyboard.
Okay.
So we'll get that reset later on. I have one of the rare PS3s. I actually have two PS3s, but I have one of the rare.
Is that a 60 gig?
It is a 60 gig, fully backwards compatible.
Is this the demo right here?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh,
so I got to turn the game sound up.
Yeah, turn the
Ice Clone.
Yeah, I need actually I need the stick hooked up also because it's a 2-player game only. You can't do a training mode option.
All right, you know what? Throw the stick on, and I'll and just take the take the keyboard out for now. And then later on,
I can hook all 4 of them up, can't I?
Yeah, no need though.
I'll do it. It's all right.
But later on, we will definitely put vanilla on.
Now I don't know what Sub-Zero's damage is. I think his X-ray here is only 29% as opposed to 33. There was a version of this game that I actually played where Sub-Zero's damage was his X-ray did 40% at one.
You know the sounds are different. The sounds are different.
Are they?
Yeah.
Sub-Zero.
The sounds are slightly different.
Let's see this damage here. Hold on.
You're gonna need to take your headset off.
Round 1. Fight!
In the corner here now. I don't know what his corner damage is here. This does not refreeze.
Right, it just plants them. I remember that.
Let's see. If I were to do.
Wow, look at how high he bounces.
And then slide.
Wow.
So, wow, that's a lot of damage. That's 44 without the slide.
Swing and a miss.
That's already at 37% without a jump in.
Round
Okay,
2.
so let's see. Let's try this
Fight!
again. 50%.
Wow.
This is actually what he did. He only did about 4% less the day the game came out. So if he hits you in the corner, he's going to do 50% almost with no meter.
Right, well, and that's what Rob has said on stream so many times. He said, it took some time for Sub-Zero to get into you, but when he finally got there, if he hit you, he hit like a truck.
Yeah, and then besides a combo that we see today, that's
43
43% without the jumping. With the jumping, I don't even remember what his pick was.
Wow.
I know it being changed them all from the beta because he was a little upset when that guy hacked the demo and reduced all the trades.
You know what? Let's try doing this. Hold on. We'll take the mic.
Excellent. There we go. All right. So if he, this is similar to the way. So day one, when the day the game came out, if he hit Katana at all, he would do that damage without the reset. So that's devastating. Day one, when we would. 36%, right?
Well, and we talk about this a lot, but a lot of people don't know this. And I'm going to show it on stream real quick. I'm going to show it on stream.
But in the version I played this is like an early version when I was in another round, but they got rid of this ice cone because Phil, get in the corner because this is like this. Go ahead and guard. This is what I call the Tom Brady setup in the beta, which Shock and M and Conqueror will tell you about.
I don't think he does it.
Does he not do it?
No, the proximity is.
Nope.
Ooh.
Can't jump nothing.
Hold on, do it again.
And there's a way you have to do to cancel. If you time a delay, his hand is actually like this over your body.
Right.
But I was really good at doing this. Guys, now.
Can't move. Was this stance based?
I just want to make sure okay, now if I do the right, his shoulder, if he does right, his shoulder is, there we go. His shoulder's right in, you can't jump out of that. You can't, so in reality I could do this. Block. Oh, wow. It's very difficult for you to, but you couldn't move there. Oh, block again. Block this. Doing a combo, block again. Once this thing went up.
This would have made Sub-Zero viable.
Go ahead and watch this. Go ahead and block this. Block the slide. I want you to put the stick down for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, full block. And I want you to, after you block the clone says block the slide. And then try to punish it. And this cancel. You gotta delay it. You can't do anything about it. Because the clone's still there. So block, so block. So even if you block the slide, stay blocking now. Even if you block the slide, you have to stay blocking, and then I can slide you again or throw you into the clone and combo.
Wow.
So I have a free way to check you. People say, why was Tom Brady attacked?
Crathen, if the stream is lagging, guys, if the stream is lagging, the stream is on, it's actually on 432p. So what you want to do is you want to hit the little drop-down bar and change it to 360p or 240p. If it's lagging, that's the way to do it.
So this is the process I went through when I was testing this character initially with the clone. This is how I realized it was a problem because I was looking for a lot of inescapable situations. Okay, so Philip, go ahead and block again, please. This here block button. Okay, so I'll put the clone up. Now block the slide, and then I can throw you in. As soon as you block the slide, damn it! You got to do one and then do a slow cancel of the clone. Try this again. Stay blocking. I'll throw you in. Because you can't move. You can't poke me at all. You poke me, you're going to get hit by the clone. So now here's the thing. This is a high, obviously, right here. So go ahead. If you were to duck the clone, so you just say, okay, I want to duck the situation here. Then I can just, whoops. Don't block, don't block. If you were to duck, I can So if you were to duck, and back then Sub-Zero's X-Ray did no damage scaling in a combo. 0. So if you were to duck,
Hold on 1 second, Bill.
okay, so if you were to duck,
You know why I did that, right?
no.
Now you have X-ray.
Oh, okay, I got you. So if you were to duck that situation right there, this would hit you. Also, block in, block, stand up, block. Notice I'm right next to you. See that? And try to jump over me? So there's no, I'm right next to you, there's no proximity. But even after this is up, when that's up, I can do this, and you can't punish it. I get a free check. And you have to remain blocking.
Yeah.
So, okay, alright, so now, go ahead and win this now. I don't know how to use them.
I used to anyway.
Sub-Zero's clones has left so many problems.
Hey, I did that to you. Nobody will actually get the chance to see it, though.
Yeah, real life. It still actually gave me an X-ray in real life.
Fight.
Yeah, as soon as Cybernetico is done with it, you'll get a chance to show.
Yeah, he gave me a real life X-ray. Okay, so now that I got, so let's say we're in a corner here. Damage wise.
That's gonna leave a mark. Wow. That's gotta be over 50. Easy.
Well,
62.
and that was his. That's actually his true damage day one.
Wow.
There's a version after this. This move right here was guaranteed.
Oh yeah, right after the first patch. That's right. It was a guaranteed reset.
Okay, so basically, even if Sub-Zero, even if he threw you into the cone, you're still gonna, if he threw you into the cone, you're gonna lose,
Victory.
you know, almost 40% damage.
Wow.
So, like, go in the corner.
Round
I'm gonna
one. Fight.
There's nothing you can do about it. Once he gets you in the corner, you're fucked. It was inescapable situations that I was coming up with. So I can do it off a jump in too. You know, I can not block. I can do a block. You know, not cancel. No, block, stay block. Either way, the cancel. It's a weird. I haven't done it in so long. But once I throw you into the clone. That's going on. Right? You gotta do it so the hand is up. 27%.
Right, and that and in that scenario there, right after the clone, you get a free forward 4 freeze check,
Yeah.
or a slide if I
And you gotta
stay blocking
you gotta
high,
stay blocking, even after you block. The
and
attack.
you get the option for a throw.
Yeah.
That's great.
Even after you block, you have to remain blocking. So now let me put the regular version of the game on, because in the regular version of the game, I can show you exactly what came next in the testing process of Sub-Zero. The reason why I became a Sub-Zero main is because Sub-Zero was so fucked up, but I spent so much time on him to get him try to.
I remember, maybe allegedly seeing a video.
No, there was always a slight proximity, but by doing that kind of a cancel, you could always nerf the proximity. Because the proximity it's more now than it was. This is the way it always was, the proximity in the demo version. But when the game came out, by changing the proximity, also it prevented those.
Because I've allegedly seen a video where basically Sub-Zero is giving his opponent a wet willy.
No, that would be the same kind of situation. Yeah.
Allegedly, by the way, allegedly.
From my knowledge, though, the clone has always actually been like this. They've only nerfed it from this particular point. Okay, so this is the actual version of the game, the real version of the game, and this version right here. Let me show you the next phase of Sub-Zero. So the next thing they did with Sub-Zero is there's no characters, Phil. Damn it, Phil Phillips.
It's because of the whatchamacallit that you're using.
What?
Because of the profile you're using.
What profile am I using?
You're using my KombatNetwork profile.
Sub-Zero.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Let me give you a stage. Stream, give me a stage.
I'll go to my favorite stage, which is the Courtyard Daytime.
Okay, Courtyard Daytime.
There you
Hey,
go.
you know what? We're gonna go super classic mode here. We're gonna go the ultimate.
Sub-Zero.
Damn it! I wanted to go Sub-Zero, MK1 Sub-Zero versus MK1 Scorpion outfit, but I didn't. I'm so dumb. I didn't do that. Right.
Well, no, they're on. No,
They're on here. They're on here. Okay. Either way. Oh my gosh! I can't look at this character. MK3 Sub-Zero. I can't look at this guy.
Do you need me to turn the volume on the TV up? By the way,
No.
is it loud enough?
Classic value.
Because I hear it's pretty low.
Sub-Zero.
There you go. MK1.
Scorpion.
Where
right,
has
so-
my... There we go.
So here's the next phase. Okay, so the next phase in the beta testing of Sub-Zero was they gave him this. So my first thing was, can I break the double freeze rule? So this is what I came up with. Whenever I would freeze you, see that right there? See, you're frozen. This was not a reset. This was guaranteed. So here is an.
Yeah, I remember that being guaranteed.
Here is an open space beta combo. This is This was guaranteed in the beta. I forgot my camera. So, okay, I'll do max damage here. This was a guaranteed non-X-ray combo. This is really guaranteed. What is it? Back 1, 2, 2, 1?
Yeah, it's back. You have to whip back 1 though.
That's right. It's been so long since I've even done it.
Right now, just for the sake of the stream, in the original release, the vanilla MK or day 1 patch,
this is not possible.
What that was not possible?
No.
Why?
Because if you, because look, see, not refreeze.
Well, no, but day 1 you could do this.
No, could not.
In vanilla?
No. It was still a reset. They had to stay at neutral. Before, you didn't have to do it. You could just do it while they're still frozen.
Yeah, no. Okay, all right. You misunderstood it. All right. For the sake of the stream, what I'm saying is that in oh, I think I get what you're saying. Okay, in the beta, it was guaranteed.
Yeah,
in the beta, there was no way you couldn't stay at neutral. You didn't. It didn't matter if you.
It was guaranteed while you were still frozen. It would just freeze you.
Okay.
And it wouldn't do 11%. It would do 14% unscaled and still do the rest of the combo. So
right.
This is what people ate in the beta. This was a combo that you had.
So it's 13.
Whoops.
Swing and a miss. So 13.
This was a beta combo. This was 1 combo guaranteed.
Wow. So yeah. So 67.
That was 1 combo guaranteed. It actually did 68.
Wow.
Beta.
Okay.
1% more. So that was guaranteed because this did not refreeze. Refreeze. So even if you got hit by something like, and then just a simple.
No, Crathen, this is not vanilla MK9. Not yet. We'll have that in soon.
Even if somebody. So you were losing 50% no matter what. Whatever he hit you, you lose 50%. If he caught you in the corner, you were losing 70% in the beta.
Oh yeah, that was that style combo with the double.
Yeah, because you were losing 70%. You had that. Two of them.
Yeah, two.
There's another beta combo with the roundhouse that no longer works. That did more damage actually, but the roundhouse, the gravity on the roundhouse has changed. And then all this.
Oh, that's right. It splats him in this. So you can't. You would have to do this in vanilla.
No. This I have my combo. This is what it was. It's so long. Pretty much for over a year since I've done it. I could have added a roundhouse in there in the beta version to add for more damage, but that is not going to work. This was all guaranteed on the corner.
Wow.
If I did not have meter, then this was all guaranteed. I had no meter whatsoever.
Wow.
Like, no meter.
Now you know what's funny is that
now, if you jump in, now here's the next thing. Even if you were airborne, even if I caught you in an air with a clone, I could do this and it would still freeze you.
right.
So in these versions, even from day 1 vanilla, I didn't even have the option to just reset day 1 because you were airborne and there was no reset. You had to go until you hit the ground. Even
right.
if it hit you out of the freeze, because I could hit you out of a freeze and refreeze you. If you jumped into a clone,
this was free.
1% more in the beta. So for jumping into the minimum Sub-Zero would take from you, even if he did a freeze, if he traded with you, the minimum he took from you was 36%.
Wow.
That's minimum. Most of the time you're going to lose 50% if he hits you.
Wow. Now, all right, little bit of trivia from the beta to this version.
Yeah.
I remember being on the phone with you when the demo came out. Not the beta, the demo. trivia about this about the demo to this version.
Yeah.
When I remember being on the phone with you when the demo came out, and the demo came out while you were still out there testing it with the other guys.
No, I wasn't out there. I was back.
Were you back?
The demo came out, yeah.
Okay.
The demo was an older version of what
Well,
we
the
had.
biggest thing that I remember was that you told me that the character models are bigger in this than they are in the demo.
Yeah, I believe they are. I think they are, yeah. It looks different. I mean, anyone that has put, when the demo came out, and I had come back from Chicago, and of course the demo was out like 2 weeks later, I think. I downloaded the demo. I was like, wow, this does not look the same, but they're a little bigger, I think. Than they are in the
It's
demo.
possible. It is possible. I'd like to see a pixel for pixel to scale.
So would I.
But so we'll get Vanilla up and running really soon. Actually, I have a pretty easy way of getting it connected. So I just have to dig it out. Nobody's going to be unlocked in it, by the way.
No, of course not.
So all right. Anyway, just again another reminder. This is the this is in fact the Combat Network Memorial Fundraiser stream benefiting the National MS Society. It's a 24-hour stream, and we are currently an hour and a half in. It's benefiting the National National Multiple Sclerosis Society, the American Diabetes Association, and the American Cancer Society. All of this is in memory of my mom, Linda Jean Van Prague. She passed away from 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, from complications to multiple sclerosis and diabetes. And so if you have the chance, please, the links are up on screen here. And the links are on screen here. Please go there and, you know, donate anything you can, $1, 50 cents, $50, $25, $5, it doesn't matter. You know, just keep the donations coming. We're going to be doing this for 24 hours to raise money for all of these organizations for this cause. You know, we're going to be going until 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
Indeed we are.
And
I'm looking forward to having some of this famous baking here.
Well, she's going to be up for work soon, and then after she's done with work, she's only working for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, what it was, at VSM I asked Phil, I said, Phil, now, are you sure? I said, I'm a chocolate chip cookie connoisseur, so I hope he's up to par. And Phil said, Bill, look at me, do you think that I would steer you wrong when it comes to good food here? So obviously,
I mean,
Phil,
look.
I heard a story, Phil, one time. You took, apparently, what's his name, Arion, to 7-Eleven one time and get some food. So he says, I'm going to get something quick. And he grabbed a Snickers and some other stuff. And you looked at him and said, you guys eat too healthy for me.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, you eat way too healthy. I mean, look.
When I actually want an opinion, when I hear a review of a place that's supposed to be good around here, the first person I call is Phil. And I say, Phil, what do you think about this place here? Like, if I'm really in the mood for something really good, I call Phil and I said, I'm really in the mood for this right here. You know, what do you think of this place? Because I know Phil will never steer me wrong. There are some people who just, anything will do.
Listen. When it comes to food,
yeah,
you trust the fat.
You have you have high standards. I know.
The fat.
No, but seriously, Phil has probably much higher standards than anyone else. So that I know anyway.
Well, you know what part of the problem is? I mean, and listen, look, I enjoy myself a dirty burger once in a while.
Oh,
too.
man, I love me a nice burger.
Okay,
man.
I mean, have you? Well, we'll talk to her.
What's more American than a nice burger? You know.
Have you ever had Five Guys burgers and fries?
Yes, I have.
Believe it or not, where my wife is working, she has to pass them to come home.
Does she?
So I'll talk to her. Maybe she could pick up lunch.
Yeah, man, that'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great.
See, you know. All right. So like I said, I like myself a nice dirty burger once in a while too.
Yep.
You know, but I mean, let's be honest. Five Guys is not a dirty burger. That's a good burger. That's good stuff. A dirty burger is like McDonald's or Burger King.
But sometimes you drive in,
yeah. I mean, listen,
you got that
$1 and you're hungry.
$1 and you're hungry. You go to McDonald's.
$1 and a dream.
It's like that Cyrex.
It's a burger and a dream.
$1 and a dream.
A burger and a dream.
$1 and a dream.
Anyway, so. But you know, part of the reason I have the standards that I do is because I actually cook myself, and believe it or not, it comes right back to comes right back to my mom. At 9 years old, she started teaching me how to cook. My mom's goal was to break the general stereotype of men at the time that I was born, which is that, you know, the man goes out and goes to work and the woman stays home and cooks and whatever. She wanted to send my brother and I out into the world as two self-sufficient men who didn't need anybody else to cook or clean for them. And I'm more than thankful to have the skills that I have to be able to cook, clean, take care of myself. I mean, I love my wife, and she can do all that stuff, and she's welcome to do all that stuff for me, but I don't need her to, and I'm thankful for those skills. And I have those high standards I do have those high standards for food because I cook. You know, I make rotisserie food. I cook in a lot of different things. Actually, I mean, I know how to roast things. I mean, pretty much anything I can cook. I'm not afraid, not afraid to throw something in the oven or rotisserie or on a frying pan or whatever. I know how to cook.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good cook. I'm actually a very good cook. Actually, I'm
nice.
Very good at cooking, and so I have a lot of the same. I cook, clean, laundry, all that stuff. Very self-sufficient, and I guess I get the cooking from the Italian side of my family. My grandmother and grandfather are great cooks, and I guess I got that gene from them, so to speak.
Hey, listen, I'm kind of like honorary Italian because I grew up with a family friend who was very, very Italian, and so she cooked a lot. So I kind of, I picked it up. So, all right. I think these guys, they want to see Vanilla MK9, but it's like 9:30 in the morning.
What do they want to see Vanilla MK9 for
I
again?
I don't know.
What I just showed you is in Vanilla MK9 with Sub-Zero anyway.
Right. I mean, the main reason they want to see Vanilla MK9 is, just because it's Vanilla MK9.
I mean, I can show you a lot of things in Vanilla MK9 as well. Hook it up. Come on, hook it up, Phil.
It's going to take me a little bit of time to
do I'll show you guys infinites, whatever you guys need to see, I'll show you.
But, yeah, because I have to connect a different 360. I have to dig out MK9 because I have like a ton of games over there. Anyway,
I definitely did my job for the time I was testing. I'll tell you that. I mean,
well, even if we don't do Vanilla MK9 right now, we'll definitely. I know Rio's going to want to try Vanilla MK9. I know that Rob is going to want to play Vanilla MK9.
Man, this guy Rio and that fucking Block Infinite, man. Get the fuck out of here,
Doesn't
man.
Sonya have one also?
Yeah, this fucking troll-ass dude, Rio. See, let me tell you this right now. In the beta, some people might be saying, why weren't some of these Block Infinites found in the beta? Well, ironically, the Cabal Block Infinite was not possible in the beta. The Cabal dash cancel was done by tapping back. If you were
he dashed backward.
No, he didn't dash backwards. He stopped like he does now, but the command was back. The problem was, at point blank, when you went to do a string into a dash cancel, you could not input the back fast enough.
You'd have to be using a hitbox to do it.
Not even that.
Wow.
It just was not possible. The window was not there to register at that range. So he couldn't do strings into the dash cancels up close. But when they changed the block cancel to back plus the cancel to back plus block.
Hey Tom.
Yeah.
16-bit wants to know, will you cook for him?
16-bit. I will cook for you, sir. I will cook for you.
Nice.
I will give 16-bit some good cooking.
Attaboy.
So he didn't have his Block Infinite for a long time. So this is why it went undiscovered for so long. And then when the game comes out, he has a different block cancel. And, I mean, if they changed it, it was not during my time in Chicago. So,
so I want to tell you, Bill, about... not about my Xbox 360, but my OG Xbox One. It is that is a styling Xbox, original Xbox. You know why?
Wow.
It boots up directly into Xbox Media Center, and it displays natively in 720p.
Does it?
Including auto upscaling standard 360p games to 480. And the games that are enabled for 720, which is rare, the games for the original Xbox that do enable 720p, it automatically plays them in 720p.
That is good stuff.
That's a very rare Xbox right there.
It definitely is rare. And it is stylish.
So anyway, like I said, guys, if you see the links on the screen right now, please take a moment, donate when you can. Like I said, any amount helps. Bill and I are going to have to set up for a couple of things. So I'm going to put up a different screen and then put on a... I think I'm going to need about 10 minutes. So if I need about 10 minutes, I could either put on the full version of Ghost Love Score, which is just about 10 minutes. Or Captain Execution, I do not have Castle Crashers, no. And Super Christian. MK9 will last in popularity as long as the people continue to play it.
MK9 will last after EVO. A lot of people will be like, EVO is a great award, but there's still going to be tournaments. We're still going to hold our tournaments afterwards. I mean, so it's still not going to die.
16-bit wants us to play Tao Fang, Fist of the Lotus.
16-bit for you, my man. I will play anything. You want to put in some classic Turtles for 16-bit?
Wow.
So he can advise me? How do I...
Wow.
16-bit. That was the best on the podcast. He's like... Slips is like, no way. I got to see you do it. 16-bit goes, I can't do it now, man. I'm out of practice.
I need your opinion.
Yeah.
You got to tell me, Bill.
Yeah.
Molina versus TMNT Raphael. Who wins?
Raphael.
Why?
Because he hits her and Molina has no comeback factor. Molina loses the characters that hit her and punish her. Raphael would hit her, punish her, and get damage. Molina has no comeback factor for that.
I'll tell you exactly why Raphael would win.
Why?
He can turtle.
Right, he can. Feel like you need to put like a wah, wah, wah.
I have something like that.
Terrible jokes.
I have something like that. I actually somewhere...
Or like a Fozzie Bear, waka, waka, waka. Like
well, you know, on one of my many different dead phones by now, I actually have the Price is Right fail horn.
Oh, dun 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 dun, wow.
Okay, you want to play some Turtles, or because we could do Turtles, I could set up and do Turtles 1985 or 1989. We could do that. I know Tim Static's not on, so if we don't do, by the way, I'm not sure if you know about this. I know I mentioned it a couple of times, and the stream needs to know right now. Later on, when Tim Static comes on, we are going to have something that the stream hasn't seen in probably 8 months.
And what is this?
I am going to play MK9 against Tim Static online. 1st to 10.
That's right. That's right. Wow.
And to make it even better, I'm going to be using I'm going to be using a PS3, the PS3 version. So it's going to be PSN online.
The best thing is the little gimmick.
Actually, Omega K, Tim suggested it.
Yeah. The crazy Tim Static. Ow! Tim Static should be a radio DJ, man.
Well, one of the things that I'm going to recommend here, because again, this is all for charity.
Yeah.
So, later on, if people want to play the great Tom Brady, maybe we'll set up and just let people play you a little bit. But maybe,
Great.
maybe. But you don't have, you don't have to. I'm not going to put you, I'm not going to blow you up and say you have to. If you want to, it's cool.
Yeah, I can play some online.
Yeah, I mean, if you would rather play on 360, we'll put it on 360.
I play on PS3.
Because, I have the converter that'll work properly.
I'll do that.
So whichever one you want to play on, I don't care. I know the 360 version will probably play a little cleaner, especially since I'm on FiOS.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on FiOS, so even while I'm streaming, you should still get the a really good connection. So. No, I'm not going to make it a King of the Hill. The other thing that I'm going to be doing later on, and I got to take that out and charge it, but later on, one of the other things I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my 360, and I'm going to let people join a party with me, a chat party.
Okay.
Because it'll be streaming, so they will actually get to talk to us
Okay.
directly on the stream. So I'll connect the second headset and you'll be able to talk to them.
Okay.
And they'll hear us through the stream, but not through these mics.
Mics, okay.
So we'll be able to do direct chat with some players later on too.
Okay, awesome.
So that'll be pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so
Is Rio still on that stream?
I don't. He might be on, but I don't know if he's talking.
Rio, are you, man? This guy.
Yeah,
you know,
Rio's in the stream.
You know, we were trying to get this kid out last night, man. You know, James MK was trying to bring him out to Dark Robs, and Rio disappears. Like he literally has like this portal to the Nether Realm that he goes to that nobody can find.
I swear, you know what it is? He snaps his fingers like Quan Chi and disappears into that
portal opens up. Yeah, he has a portal. He's got his own portal to the Nether Realm.
The Rio teleporter. That's what it is. So, Bill, are you hungry?
Yeah, I can eat.
We do have bagels, cream cheese.
Okay.
So, guys, gonna put on. Let me see.
I think they want some vanilla MK9, Phil.
Yeah, I know they want vanilla MK9, but we gotta eat.
Yeah, we gotta eat, but then vanilla MK9. Give them what
All
they
right,
want.
we'll bring up some vanilla MK9,
You gotta give 'em what they want.
some turtles, or
Okay.
some turtles. I love me some turtles. Actually, I was thinking if anybody wants to play HD Remix or Third Strike, I will play those online.
Okay.
I have both my systems connected. The difference is the way I have to connect them and which TV I have to use them on. So I have no problem playing either of those on online because they both play pretty well online.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'll play anyone in you know, like a first to 5 in Third Strike or HD Remix. HD Remix, I could even go first to 10 because those games go so fast.
Yeah, HDR is pretty fast.
16-bit, I can't really do Skype because the plugin doesn't work the best on here. And also because he wouldn't be able to hear you because of the way my audio setup is. It's directly through a sound mixer. So you'd be talking, they'd hear you directly on the computer, and then they'd also hear you through the sound mixer delayed. So that really won't work very well. The only other thing I could do is do, I guess I could do audio in from there. And then you could put on the standard headset
Yeah.
on this computer, and then you'll talk into both mics at the same time. That could work.
Yeah.
That might work. So then you and 16-bit could talk at the same time, and I'll be able to respond to you guys, but I won't be able to talk directly to 16-bit.
Okay.
Well, 16-bit, do you have a 360 or are you PS3 only? Because if you have a 360, that would be the easiest to just do Xbox Live Party
16,
Chat.
but how do you respond to these allegations that you, in fact, I've heard that 16. Here's the word on the street about 16-bit. The word on the street is that 16-bit works in like a mental institution or an establishment of that nature, and that 16-bit does the patients old school style. That he lowers them into the freezing water, you know. Puts the screws in the brains.
Now, this is all allegedly.
This is all alleged.
Okay.
The 16-bit does some old school mental illness treatment. You know, and 16-bit has been known to take a mentally ill person and dunk them into the ice water. Is this true, 16-bit?
He just said he'll be back in a minute.
Oh.
So, all right, guys. So, Bill and I are going to go and grab a bagel and eat like fatties in front of you on the stream.
Yes.
So we're going to be back in just a couple minutes. For the time being, you guys are going to have to bear with one of my mom's favorite songs, and a song that I had as a a song that I had as a ringtone for her, actually. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll play something else for you. Let me see.
You know, Phil, I think this scarf actually might look good on me.
What do you
think?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Does it look good on me?
Yeah, I got no problem with it.
This is scarf tier. That's the new saying.
Scarf tier.
Scarf tier. I'm now
Scarf tier. Yeah. Oh. I'm scarf tier too, but that has to do with scarfing food. You didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I did. I just couldn't get it out. Yes, but I knew where you were going the very moment you said this talk.
Oh boy, yeah, I
Scarf tier.
Yep.
That's not why I'm scarf tier. I'm physically scarf tier because of the scarf.
Yeah, well, I'm scarfed here for other reasons.
Oh.
All right. You guys want to hear Ghost Love score? I'm gonna do Ghost Love score. Fine. You win. All right. The full Ghost Love score. It's like, it is like 9.5 minutes, or almost.
Almost 10.
Yeah, it's almost 10 minutes. Let me pull up the album. There we go. It is 9 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay. Ghost Love score for a little bit. Oh, wow. 16-bit back on stream. He says it's true. He does.
I knew it!
And now he says this is outrageous. But I'm going to play Ghost Love score while we go grab bagels. And then I will connect my 360. We will go online. And we will do a party chat with 16-bit.
Okay, awesome.
16-bit, you can put... Oh, Scoot McGee in the chat. Scoot McGee in the chat.
McGee.
So Ghost Love score coming up. It's about 9 minutes, 16 seconds. 16-bit, you can send me a friend request. My screen name on Xbox Live is coming up in the chat right now. Guys, please do not blow up my... I am very rarely on Xbox Live, so please do not blow up my friend request, because odds are I will be on so infrequently that it'd be pointless to waste a spot on your friend list with me.
Yep.
So just put this in there, though.
Oh, we got some MKDC over here. No, I'm just... God, that game, man.
So that's my screen name on Xbox Live. It's Synergy Plus, actually named after my favorite softball bat.
Is it?
Yes. All right. 10 minutes. Ghost
10
Love
minutes,
score.
guys. So waiting for Mr. Bit. Ah, Sub-Zero, what have they done to you? What have they done to you? What a world, what a world. What a world, indeed. Over here. Look at your screen, chat. As the monitor messes up yet again.
Did it really? That sucks.
Indeed, the monitor has messed up again. No, I don't trash talk with those guys. By the way, again, I can't say enough how much I really enjoyed Dead's history of Mortal Kombat series. Dead does some really good stuff. Well, here's the thing on the Coke Pepsi matchup. It's all about the spokespeople. Back in the super early 90s, late 80s, when Joe Montana was the Pepsi spokesperson, Pepsi was top tier. And then I had Ray Charles doing Crystal Clear Pepsi, so that was kind of top tier too. Pepsi's always had the better spokespeople. I'm all about the commercials, guys. I'm all about commercials. How you present
Who
yourself.
had Michael Jackson? No, it was Pepsi.
Pepsi?
That was Pepsi. So that's a knock against them.
Coke has Santa Claus though.
Yes, and polar bears.
but
So kind of in a way, they kind of
Santa's a lot, man. Santa counts for a lot. But Joe Montana went a long way for me. Growing up idolizing Joe Montana, obviously, so.